Tips around hybrid learning by Salsabila Irwanto. First question is, how would you define hybrid learning? Hybrid learning is essentially a collaboration between online and face-to-face learning. You will be able to attend classes online and also face-to-face or in an interactive way. It would be a great way to learn and be safe during this time of pandemic. You will be able to have constant communication with your professor and lecturer online and interactively if your issues or problem cannot wait. And this is one of the best solutions that the university have come up with in this time of pandemic. And you will be able to experiment technologies in ways that previous students couldn't have. If you could describe hybrid learning in 2 words, what would it be? Practical and hectic. Practical in the sense that it is a convenient way to communicate with your lecturer, whatever you are, whether you're abroad or at home. There is no hassle to go to campus to find answers. It can be done from the touch of your finger. It is a good way for students to prepare themselves before going into the working world, where they can learn how to communicate through different platforms of technology with their clients. Hectic because it is a lot to digest and learn. It is going to take some time to get used to, as we're used to an interactive way of learning. However, once you know how to cope with it and become resilient, this is the new way of learning, then you can overcome anything. What to expect during hybrid learning? Do expect to get confused at first because there's a lot of things to learn at once. But once you get the hang of it, it will be so much more fun and you'll feel like a pro being able to juggle everything at once. Do expect that it will be hard and you will face a lot of complications, but also know that the university always give you guidance and it's all up to you whether or not you want to seek guidance from them. Also, do expect that professors will not reply to you as soon as possible. You have to give them some time and be patient with everything, and do expect the workload and attendance because this is just like any other uni. You will have a lot of work and you will have to attend classes as well. Did you manage your time differently during online classes compared to a normal class? I actually did manage my time differently. Because I was at home most of the time. You don't have to worry about socializing or eating or taking a break because you're at home. You can do that literally all the time. And that's a problem, I realized, because I should have managed my time the same way I'm in any normal classes. Managing your time is crucial for your work and also state of mind. It helps you to stay motivated. Eat when it's time to eat, study when it's time to study, dedicate yourself to the course, and when it's done, give yourself a break and a reward. Give yourself time to breathe and relax before getting back to work. How did you cope with the drastic change from face-to-face learning to online learning? First, you just have to take a deep breath and let everything sink in and digest everything all at once. And don't worry, sometimes you get stressed out and you think that you can't cope with it, but give yourself some time and find your happy place. Find a place where you can be calm and relax your mind. What I usually do is I usually just go for walks and listen to music and get myself sorted before I start everything. And if that doesn't work, then I usually go have a checklist of things I want to achieve in the month or in a year, and I usually dedicate myself to work towards that goal, and it helps usually. And also sometimes it's never wrong to talk to your family or friends about anything. Distract your mind from everything and make sure that once you start working, you dedicate yourself to that work. At the end of the day, only you can help yourself. So find your happy place and you'll be able to cope with hybrid learning no matter what. What would your ideal tips be for students who are about to start hybrid learning? So there are 3 tips that I would like to give you. First is time management. Manage your time wisely. Make sure you know what to prioritize and what not. And also dedicate yourself to work. Make sure that once you work, you put your 100%, and once you relax, enjoy yourself. Give yourself a reward. Give yourself a time to relax. 2 is try to make sure you're on top of your game. Always make sure that you're prepared before class. Make sure you're prepared to know what you have to do and what's your assignment, and make sure that you're ahead of things so then when the time comes, you're not in a rush and you don't do things last minute. And lastly is give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. If everything is too stressful, try to relax and give yourself some time off. Have a walk, listen to some music, and make sure that you're in a good state of mind before you work, because once you work, you have to dedicate yourself and you have to be able to deliver 100%, because hard works, they do pay off. It is very easy to stay connected to your friends because there's so many different social platforms that you can use to stay connected. First, you can always use Zoom, talking to your friends, to have video calls with more than 10 people. You could also play games with them. You can share your screen. You can watch a film with them as well. And Netflix also offer Netflix Party, which means that you can watch videos together, although being in a different room, a different place. And there's always WhatsApp, iMessage, Messenger from Facebook that you can also use. You can invite people to play games as well with them. And there's Snapchat, where you can send each other pictures, basically communicating through pictures. There's a saying that says, "Picture is worth a million words," and I think that's true. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it useful, and best of luck with hybrid learning this semester.